Greetings and welcome. In this video session, we are going to discuss about the various types of safety controls which are used in refrigeration and air conditioning system. Reference for making of this video is taken from the books which are mentioned over here, and also the data in the form of some images from the Google. Now here is the question, why the controls are required in a refrigeration and air conditioning systems. So here are the mainly three cases or three answers. First, that any operation of the system that should be safe for ensure the safety of the operation of the system, safety controls are required. If anything happens, it can lead to damage of the components of the system. So to prevent the damage of the components, subsequently cost of the system also, safety controls are required. And in case of any accidental happening, to prevent the human life or to protect the human life, safety controls are very important and essential in the refrigeration and air conditioning system. Now here we will have a brief idea about the different types of refrigeration air conditioning safety controls. First is a HPLP cutout. It is a high pressure and low pressure cutout. Normally in all systems, if you say some domestic or commercial system, means refrigerator, air conditioner, water cooler, ice plants. So here are chances of going the pressure of the system out of the range. So there are two cases. Condenser side we say that is on a high pressure side, and evaporator that is we say on a low pressure side. And both place, if the pressure is not in the range, then definitely that performance of the system is degraded. So to protect such happenings, HPLP means high pressure low pressure cutouts are used. Low temperature control, that is the next control. If you see here, this is an image where we can see this is there are some different sections where the cold temperature or very low temperature is maintained to store the different products. Now when the certain temperature, when the system is reached to the certain low temperature, then that system should be stopped. So here the heart of the system, that is what compressor means. To stop the compressor, there should be some signal. That signal should go and to stop that compressor. So for that purpose here, low temperature control system works. Frost control. Now we face this kind of problem in our home also. If we open the refrigerator door, if we can see such kind of picture, that is at the, this is a cooling coil area, that freezer section. Here accumulation of ice that is taking place, that is called as frost, and it leads to degrade the performance of the system, because ice layer acts as an insulator. It reduces the heat transfer rate of the system, and also it degrades the cooling capacity of the system. So that is why to avoid this, frost control is required. Motor overload control. In case of compressor is driven by motor. When there is a load on the system because of some mishappenings, then that load is sensed by the motor and motor get overloaded. When motor get overloaded, then winding of that motor is getting overheated, and in that case there may be burning of the winding, and it may lead to failure of the electrical motor. To avoid this, motor overload control is required. In case of compressor, for the lubrication purpose of the compressor, oil is required. Now this oil is reached to the every part of the compressor by using the pressure, and that pressure is developed by the pump. But in case of, if there is a failure in case of oil pump, and if certain pressure is not there developed by the pump, in that case there it may lead to failure of the compressor. So for the safety operation of the compressor, it is necessary to have a certain pressurized oil for the lubrication flow at the compressor various parts. So in such cases, when there is a not certain pressure, then definitely there should be some control that will stop the operation of the compressor and will protect the system. So that is called as oil pressure failure control. So in this way, we have seen in this video, in a brief, we have seen different kinds of safety controls, that is HPLP cutout, low temperature control, motor overload control, and frost control. Now in detail, each control we will see in the next video session.